You've heard the legends of his unmatched bravery and charismatic goodwill. Through many generations, the tales of his remarkable achievements have been passed on in an endless chain. He has built quite the reputation of himself as both a hero and friend. But just when you thought you knew everything there is to know,
you don't! Allow me, the savior of the Glade himself, to invite you on an exclusive, uncut summary of my true life! That's me, as an ugly little pup, celebrating my first birthday. Found day, I mean. Nobody knows when I was born. They just know I was found. That's the fairy who found me. Eldest of the Fairy Council, Matilda. Alas, Mom. Oh yeah, and here are my aunts. Here's me in my toddler years with Murphy. He was a lousy babysitter, but a really fun toy. When I was 6, I found myself tangled up in a herd of crazy, bloodthirsty bunnies, and the experience left me scarred for life. I still invade my nightmares to this day. I really hate bunnies. That's me, about a decade old, in homeschool detention. I was such a rebel back then. The infamous dentist appointment of 26. Although, I have always been a compulsive sweet tooth, I didn't have much self-control as a kid. My cavities were then used to scare children into taking better care of their teeth. Now you see me as 12 on Matriarch Unity, a holiday where we bond with our mothers and attend some boring ball. Me and Matilda like to ditch the ball and have real fun. 2 seconds later, it's demolished to make room for another sweatshop. I'll never forget my freshman year of public high school. I've made a lot of friends and a lot of bullies. Me and Lee met each other in second semester, and thus began the start of a beautiful, lazy friendship. 1 year later, our old school was torn down as a penalty for teaching fabrication and slander in our leader's good name of darkness. We then transferred to a new school. Here's one of the most prominent moments of my past, graduation day! As an award for my accomplishment, Matilda bestowed me with a gift of flight! Oh, don't tell her I've been cheating, or else she'll take it back. Just as we were about to celebrate at my favorite soda fountain, someone beat us to it. As my 20s approached, taxes were rising, food prices inflated, and rent became too expensive. So, I decided to pull my weight around and got a job at Darkco. At least my new hairstyle looked good. It didn't take long for me to crack. Somebody had to put a stop to this tyranny, and I wasn't gonna wait until that somebody steps up. Figured my flying detachable fist had meaningful use. Needless to say, after 3 years, I was victorious! Everyone can now breathe in peace. The cloaked dictator, or darkness, is merely a memory now. After that, everyone then refurbished the town, starting with a brand new soda fountain! And that's how I earned my superhero title. Don't worry, it never got to my floating head one bit. You know what? This is dragging on for too long. Mind if we skip a couple years ahead? Gosh, how many pages does this book last? Ah, yes! I met Glowbox on my 100th found day! We got acquainted after his kids ate my cake. The next day, we became fast friends. Glowbox and his family came to the Glade to start a new life, so I helped out. They specialize in plum products, such as plum preserves, pickled plums, and plum skincare products. Actually, in their old life, they used to invest in apricots. Glowbox mentioned it was the pits. The whole gang's here, partaking in a community perk of Polycus Feast. And here we are again, celebrating the end of the year together. This happened not too long ago. What new memories will I make next? Psh, beats me, but stick around to find out!